Greetings, Afterlifers, and welcome to a first impressions look into Super Movie Tycoon. This game is being developed by Udon Games, coming out in quarter 3 of 2025 this year. Yes, like with every Tycoon game, this time you are a movie studio. If you did another movie studio game not too long ago, well, a long time ago, called Hollywood Animal, I thought that was a great Tycoon game. Um, there's no music playing or sound effects. I had this previously recorded, but for some reason the audio balance in this game is just super duper loud, even on the lowest frequency. I don't know why the music on this bar here will be like that loud. You probably can't hear it, but it's just so weird how it's bassy like that. So we're not gonna even bother playing the music or sound effects in this game. So you're probably wondering, hey, where are the sound effects for the game? There is no sound effects. It's your basic cookie cutter, uh, blips and notification icons and so on and so forth. So in the game, you run your own studio based upon the country your studio resides in. Um, you have China, Russia, Britain, Germany, America, Japan. I'm assuming they're gonna add more countries later down the line. But so far, let's do um let's do Japan. Um now um we're not gonna do the tutorial because the tutorial is very basic cookie cutter. And, no, I'm being very serious. It's very basic cookie cutter. I'm not even joking. So the goal of this game is to basically raise money, make a profit for your studio. You know, the usual Hollywood stuff. Um, but again, you're probably wondering, well, okay, well, let's make some sound effects. Okay, so I turn this on. There's no crowd noise. There's no. The helicopter passed like over once or twice, and like it still doesn't make any noise. When we do the script room, for example, it's not gonna have any sort of like office noise interaction or whatever. It's so basic cookie cutter. Um, it absolutely blows my mind that it was actually that. Let's see, there's a bird flying right now, and there's no sound effects for that, which means that the developer probably rushed this to demo. I don't want to speculate, but it really felt like they rushed this to demo. Um, which is a damn shame because Tycoon games, you know, not Tycoon games can be fun, but don't try to half-ass your shit. Please, I'm begging you. Don't try to half-ass your shit. Like, come on now. Also, what is another thing too about the tutorial that they don't tell you is that the game really like give you the basic camera sets, and they don't even show you like, oh, this is an example studio. No, they just drop you into the thick of things, and you figure it out what works and doesn't work, which is a big no-no in the world of tycoon games. You do not want to do that. You want to be very the tutorial must be as very tycoon games are very analytical, meaning that um you can't just um you can't just like chop a player in like this without like, oh hey, like this is how you get a 5-star movie script. This is how you get a 4-star, 3-star. Nope. Game doesn't do that. The tutorial doesn't do that. Why? I don't know. Like I said, it's very, you know, I don't want to be judgy, but they really kind of the dev team kind of screwed the pooch there. So you might be wondering, okay, well the sound effects are horse shit. What about the music? Well, again, the problem is with the music is that the music is that loud. It might be low on your end, but for some reason it's bassy, like it's booming in my ear right now, and like my let's try to have it at 20, you know what? 20, negative 21. Is that what it says on my screen right here? have it lower down, but it was very like bassy when I first recorded this. Um, so we're gonna put it this low. I don't know why the music is that loud. And again, there's no sound effects, so I don't know why there's no sound effects. Why is the tutorial in the main menu? I have no idea either. But yeah, so you hire your staff. First thing to do is you hire staff for the room. So so you go over here to script writing, go get, and then of course you have, and yes, each workers have strengths and weaknesses, so you can block out negative stats, which is always nice. But apparently we only have one writer here, so damn. Okay, so let's do comedy. Okay, I don't know why I got comedy. That's a little weird. Um, oh, comedy's big apparently. Primitive, sweet. Uh, okay. And here, what they don't tell you too is that you can customize your portraits. You have a background, a foreground. I don't know why I got um I really don't know why. Um so yeah, that's literally um give me just a second here. Sorry. Give me just a second here. Um yeah, the music, even on the lowest like volume, it still feels loud, and I have no idea why. Like, it's like, what? Why is it like? Come on now. Okay. And have you ever played Game Dev Tycoon or these tycoon type games that lets you look at the analytics? Yeah, the game does do that. Has an option for that, which is really nice. But as I said it before, just because, yeah, simple, all ages, core, yeah. Oh, this is, see, I don't know, like, core audience, I don't know. Characterization, yeah, I guess. I don't know why I don't have a whole lot of writers for some reason. That's a weird thing, so it might have been... Oh, yeah. Please hire. Please hire, please. Huh. HR... No. Job markets... Yeah, hire. But yeah, you just, watch your people go at it. And then, of course, of course, you build your own little recreational room and whatnot. Um, let me build one here, and then just gonna customize it for the sake of the demo, and that's it. Nothing too crazy here. Nothing too crazy here. Yeah, it's not gonna be super great because again, like, there's not much to this game. And then toilets here. Toilet here. 4,000. No one needs a door. Then needs the sink here. And then needs trash can here. Let's do that there, and then a water dispenser. There we go. Yeah, I guess. Get some. All right. So we just wait for the analytics. There's nothing else you can do. Again, this is all very basic. Which is nice sometimes, you know, you don't have to be too complex, but at the same time, it's like, you kind of also need to be complex, especially if it's a Tycoon game, because the reason why Tycoon games have been here for such a long time is because a lot of the games a lot of the games within the genre are very analytical, to everything you do. I know there was a game, Banished, a long time ago. Well, it was a town sim game where you have to take care of your town. You can watch your town build and grow, but over the course of the game, if your town suffers through a plague and stuff, you have to figure out how to counteract that scenario. So to see a game kind of looked at its competitors and said, I want to do something different, which is nice. Difference is nice, but you could also follow them as well and be like, oh hey, let's be more helpful in the tutorial rather than your cookie cutter, like, oh hey, try to get a 3-star. What? How can I get a 3-star? Like, show me how to like properly read the analytics, because I can't read the analytics for shit. Not until I get so much feedback. By the time I get feedback, my studio will be in the hole. See? Okay, well, okay, then we go to analyze the script here. Damn, Caveman didn't even reach top 10. If this game ever does have modding capabilities, I can tell you that someone's gonna add a mod that lets you, like, read the analytics early, because Game Dev Tycoon does have mods that do that, which is brilliant. Because yeah, no, you have to fail so many times to get it right, and I feel like players would absolutely lose their goddamn effing mind after like the 3rd or 4th or 5th retry, because it's like, okay, like, give me like the true analytics. I want to see analytics on how to succeed as a studio, as a movie studio. So if we go here, we do the script analysis, we do this, and this is what we do, right? So we got this one wrong, so this one needs to be casual. So we got those 2 right, we got this one wrong, we got none of these right, we got none of these right here. So if it's right, then we don't have to mess with it anymore. The game will tell us this, which is nice. But if we got it wrong, well, then guess what? We have to play around with the math. But that's basically it. That's literally this game in a nutshell. You're running your own movie studio, read the analytics, make sure your workers are happy, profit, make entertaining movies. If you enjoy this first impressions look into Super Movie Tycoon from Udong Game, this game is coming out in Q3 of this year. Then leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this first impressions look, then check out the other first impressions I do here on the channel, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.